Hello. How are you? Why do I always do I always throw my arms up. I always throw my arms up in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Hey. Oh. Hey. Okay. Please excuse my humid hair today, but it's like rain apocalypse outside. I don't know where you guys are, but where I am in eastern Ontario, southeastern Ontario, it's like we've never had so much rain. Rain. It's like, hey, Wales, come get your weather back because we're done with it. So what better day to sit in front of really poor lighting and film a video, and the tripod's rocking against my foot. I have the tripod like right up against my face so that you can see it. Ting! So today we're going to do kind of a chit-chatty, who knows what it's going to turn into, wander through my makeup bag. I have to turn the ceiling fan on. Excuse me for a minute. I'm so sweaty. So I've stripped down to my tank top and turned the ceiling fan on. So there's a lot more skin here that I really want anybody looking at, but you'll have to forgive that too. Oh, now my nail's broken. Oh my gosh, Julia, get your act together. So basically what I'm gonna do is I kind of have my makeup on, like this morning before I went out for breakfast, I put on my base, like I've got concealer and like a little bit of foundation on. So I'll just kind of work, like what I'm gonna clean out my bag, talk about the things that I like and what I don't like, and hopefully have something smaller when I'm done. It's my MAC Strobe Cream. I love this. I use this over my moisturizer, over my primer. I'll put this on kind of like just like an illuminator, and because I have dry skin and dehydrated skin, I can do that. Like I never look like I'm made out of metal when I wear this, so I love this. This is my favorite kind of highlighting cream. It's like a pearl cream, and it's so like strobe-y, like it's so beautiful. So you can just put it on your cheekbones, or you can put it all over, which is what I did. So I did that this morning. And then the foundation I used was the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation, and I love this foundation. Oh, I've done this and I haven't brought a bloody brush or sponge or anything. This is crazy. How am I going to put stuff on? Okay, I just went and picked up all my brushes and my sponges in case I decide to put some of this stuff on my face, which was the intention while I was making this video. Okay. Well, okay. Is that too close up? Sorry, guys. Then, because I can never have enough glow, but yet, like I said, because my skin is so dry, I never look like I'm greasy. But I just like having that kind of youthful glow brought back into my skin. So I really like this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid or cream. And this is in Moonstone? Moonstone. But I will use this like as a highlighter on my cheekbones. It doesn't really show up that well on my skin because it's more of like a champagne tone. But I will put it on, and I kind of put it on liberally, and I know there's people screaming like, oh my god, it should only be on your cheekbones, but I like to have glow, people. The more glow, the better. I don't even know what I have on my face this morning. I think I have quite a lot of stuff, actually. Okay. Oh, so I used my cushion foundation, and I love this foundation, but again, I love it because it just gives you such a light, like I've used L'Oreal Lumi foundation, it's thicker. This is lighter and more watery. Like I don't know if I could mix water with L'Oreal foundation to kind of make it the same consistency as what's in here, but I love how light and sheer and just glowy the finish is, and the glow kind of lasts, it doesn't fade away. But for crying out loud, I've only had this like a month, not even, using it like every other day or every third day, and it's dried out already. Like they dry out so fast. I've actually flipped the sponge over to get the product that's on the underside, but it doesn't come up in the middle like it did before. So I have not a lot of, this is my love-hate product. I love it. I love the finish. I love the fact that it never looks like it's sitting on top of my skin. It just looks so nice on my skin. It gives me the exact amount of coverage I want, but it ends up being so expensive because I gotta buy it so frequently, and it's not that cheap at the drugstore even. It's like almost $25 here. So You know what I'm saying to you people? It's a thing. We have a thing. So I've picked up to try as a comparison the Maybelline Dream Cushion Liquid 2 Foundation on the Go Fresh Face. I bought it in the wrong color. I bought it in number 20 Fresh Ivory. And whoa Nelly, that's a dark foundation. So I can't really tell you what this is like. I'm keeping it so that I can try it. I'm trying to find, because this is actually a lot cheaper than the L'Oreal one. So I'm trying to find it in my color. When I did try it, like I just wore it around the house just to give it a whirl. And it was too dark, so we're not going there. But I found that the finish was nice. It was more matte finish than this. Like this is really light and sheer and glowy. This had a little bit more coverage, but I really do want to try it out. I just kind of have to get the right color. So that will probably come out. This will stay in and the other one will come out. Okay, what else? Oh, a primer that I've been trying and actually really liking is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. So on the box, it said that it had like vitamin E, vitamin C, it was hydrating, but it kind of comes out looking like your typical silicone primer, which I was kind of like, but it is actually, it feels almost serum-like instead of, now don't get me wrong, there's dimethicone in it, so it does give that kind of smoothing. So if you don't like that barrier feel that you get from silicone primers, you might not like this, but for $6, I think it's actually really nice. And it does seem to be making my makeup last, because around here, I have some texture issues. And on my chin things disappear, so I kind of put it on over top of that. And I do find it's not as drying as like a pure straight up dimethicone primer or silicone primer. Does this happen to anybody else? Every time I have a product that comes with a hard plastic lid, no matter how gentle I am and no matter how expensive the product, because it's happening to my Tarte this stuff, the face spray as well, the plastic cracks. Like you get stress fractures in the plastic and it just looks so cheap. I hate that. I don't get that with soft plastic. It's just, I guess it's because the plastic is brittle, right? Right. Okay, so let's talk about concealer. So I picked up this new concealer. I picked up a few things from Wet n Wild the other, like last week, and I've really been enjoying them. So the first step is this Photo Focus Concealer. Wet n Wild's been stepping up the game as far as their face products go, and they're expanding their product line. I find though that in contrast to that, like the flip side of that is their powder products, like their eyeshadows aren't as good as when they brought out the Color Icon range. Yeah, so I got this and I really like it. The only thing is it doesn't have enough coverage for me. Like I'll put some more on because I've already put some on. It has a really nice finish. It almost feels like it's not as drying as the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer, but it feels like how I would imagine the NARS Matte one to feel, even though I haven't tried that one. It's just, it's really nice and lightweight, but gives you some coverage. So if you don't need a ton of coverage, and I love the fact that it doesn't, like a lot of concealers look too dry on my face because they're like, I'll finally found a foundation that works for my dry skin, and then the concealers are all meant, you know, for people who don't have severely dry skin. So this one's just really nice. It's really nice and soft focus, obviously. So it works quite well. And what I like about it is you can use it all over your face, but I have to use it in conjunction with other things if I have dark circles. And let's try to cover up some of these hot cheeks. Somebody once said that I apply blush horribly, and I'm like, it's not my blush, it's my freaking cheeks. Okay, a little bit. And then I cried, because why do people have to say shit like that? Like, really? It's like, I know what my cheeks look like, thank you. And then I had to say, like, dude, that's because I have rosacea. And she felt bad. I'm like, great, I'm glad you feel bad, because I cried for 2 days. That's just how it goes on the old internet. Here's another product from Wet n Wild that I've really been enjoying, and it's the Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick. It's the contour stick. So it's got like a contour color on one side and a highlighter on the other side. Now, I will warn you, the highlighter, it's cream. It's not like light and luminous. It's like old school highlighting. You know how you would like highlight with a matte kind of vanilla shade? That's what we got there. Kind of doesn't work over top of the primer. And the contour side is too warm for contour. So it looks like this. See, you can see it's really kind of ready. And then the highlight side is like that. So, but when you blend them out, so I don't use the contour side for like contour, like carving out cheekbones. Not that I ever do that anyway, because let's be honest, I can't do that. But what I do use this for is to warm up around the perimeter. So I've got like a five head instead of a 4 head because I lost all my hair and now my hairline is like way back. Oh my God, look at my hideous arms. So what I'll do is this is not working out well because I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, but I'll put this along my hairline to kind of contour, and I'll put it on my cheekbone like where I would put bronzer, and so it works more like a cream bronzer. And the other thing I do with it is I put it in the socket of my eyeballs to give me natural looking. So this is what I've been doing. All right, let me get a mirror so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Oh, blur. So I've been putting it in here, I've been putting it in here, I've been putting it on my cheekbone, and I've been putting it around my hairline, okay? Just to kind of contour that. Then I take, oh geez Louise, then I take the white side, or the highlighting side, sorry, and I do, oh, crazy. Then I do this. I put this actually underneath my eyes to kind of highlight this whole area here. And I know you're thinking, oh, Julia, that's going to be a dry, cakey mess. You insane person. But trust me. I mean, basically, my under eye bags are so bad, I could put spackle under there. So, like, I can handle a lot of product underneath my eyes. So we're going to highlight down here. And then I take it on my eyelids to highlight my eyeballs while I contour in the contour. And I'll do up here and here on my chin and even on my forehead. Then I take my beauty blender and I blend it all in. A little bit of this on camera. I say things like that now. On camera and off camera. But watch underneath my eyes. Like, it's not, it ends up not looking totally stark and crazy like I would expect, but it's still there, okay? And now on the eyeballs. And there, boom, eye look is done. For $6, I think this is really nice. Oh, I can also do my chin. Both of them. Because I have I've got a double chin, no jawline. Yay! Genetics. This is the best trick ever. In real life, it's a little weird because, like, why do you have brown stuff on your face under your chin? So this has turned into more of a watch Julia slap makeup on her face kind of video. Look, now I have a jawline. What? And I could do it all the way up here, but that looks really weird. So I just kind of blending it down. My neck, because my neck is so pale compared to my face, but I hate bringing all this product down. So I just kind of, you know, I try to keep my makeup looking as real as possible. Okay. So there. Now I'm going to set the bronzer with my favorite bronzer right now, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I just like how natural this is. I've almost hit pan on it. What? That's crazy talk for Julia. But I just like how, again, how natural this is. Oops, my contour cream is not really blended very well up here. But I'll find on my dry skin, that'll stay all day. And like, look, I've carved out my eyes and we can add a little bit more of the white. I know it's a little bit like 90s, like 90210, but I like it. I've been rocking it this week. And it's just super natural. And then as a liner, I've been using the darkest espresso shade in my CoverGirl True Naked Nudes. And I don't know if I talked about this. I think I did a wrap up of my favorites for the year. Oh yeah, and then I never ended up posting them because I was having all kinds of computer problems and my videos never worked. But these little CoverGirl True Naked palettes were like the best palettes at the drugstore that I've probably ever used, except maybe the Wet n Wild ones. I love this palette. And this dark espresso makes a nice easy breezy eyeliner. All right, so I just kind of bring that along the lash line and get an eyeliner look. Easy breezy, beautiful CoverGirl is right, people. And then you can bring it under if you want to add a little drama to your life. You know me, all about the drama. Some people are all about the base. I'm all about the drama. I hate how one eye always works and then there's the other eye's like, no, I'm just gonna do my own thing. So shout out if you're over 40 and like woke up one day and suddenly can't line your eyes anymore. Like, I'm telling you, I was the girl, I hate saying crap like this, but I was the girl in my 20s, like everybody wanted to do their cat eye for them. Like, please do a winged eyeliner. Do you think I can do a liquid eyeliner anymore? No. I buy it. But it's just my eyelids are so creepy down here and I got like all this extra stuff going on. I mean, growing old is a wonderful privilege. But man, sometimes it sucks. Okay, see, this eye is like, what? And this eye's like, hello. Look at that one. So that's nice. I can't walk around uneven like that. I know that they're, you know, sisters, not twins, but these are like third cousins, so. Or is that your eyebrows that are sisters, not twins? Oh my gosh, I'm getting makeup all over everything. And now let's put some. Okay, so this is a disappointing product. This Blink mascara. This is from Sephora and it's a tubing mascara, which I really love. So what I've been doing is layering inexpensive drugstore mascara underneath tubing mascara to create 100% smudge-free, non-irritating mascara looks for my eyes. So I've been using the Clinique Full Lash, I think it's called, Full Lash Effect. And I've been enjoying that, but was like, nah, I'm going to go back to the Blink because I had had that before. So this is the Blink mascara, like the amplified mascara. And this was $30. And it's horrible. Like, it's just, it flakes all over the place. Like, at the end of the day, I'll have like little pieces of mascara all over. It's awful. So I'm putting that in my duds for this month, unfortunately. So we're going to pull that out. So what I've been doing, like I said, is layering my favorite drugstore mascara underneath. Oh shoot, where's my drugstore mascara? So I've been using like the CoverGirl clump crusher. But let's do high end. So today we're going to use the Marc Jacobs. I can't read it. Look at how small that writing is. What? Velvet Noir. So we're going to use that first because I like the effect it gives my lashes. Quick, mascara face. Okay, I gotta do this off camera. Okay, so I love this mascara even though it's almost $40. Or is it? No, I think this is under 30. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, I love the fact that, like, when you go to close it, it snaps into place. Like, I love everything about it, except that if I was to just leave this on and like do another coat, by the time, you know, like 2 hours from now, I'd look like one of those football players with the black things under their eyes, because it would look like this. It would just be like raccoon. So what I've been doing is locking that down with the tubing mascara, because what the tubing mascara does is it like wraps all of your lashes. So whatever's on your lashes gets wrapped up. So I've just been loving this combo. And sure, so now my mascara is, you know, $60 instead of $30, but again, I have to do this off camera. It holds up. And tubing mascara is the only mascara that I can put on my bottom lashes. Let's talk about brows. So I'm not a crazy brow person. Like, I understand, like, because I've always had thin, like, tails or thin arch or whatever. I don't have a lot of hair going on here. But in the 90s, I had beautiful eyebrows. And then my friend convinced me that my eyebrows are too thick and I should pluck them. And now she plucks people's eyebrows for a living. And I hate her because she made me. So now I've had like this kind of thin, like the shape is nice. I like my kind of, you know, shape, but my eyebrows look like sperm. See? Sperm. But what I've been using is this Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. And if you're careful, you can actually use it even with your, if your brows are really thin. Like, all it does is add, the color I have is soft brown, I think, or light brown. But it just like puts, like, if you don't mind like that your brows still look a little, like, they don't have to look like crazy full, but I like the fact that it fills in and it gives me a little bit of, you know, volume in my tail area. And I like brushing my brows up, but see, like, now I've got way too much on my skin. Me. So I really like that. That's beautiful. Now I just have to clean up because look, crazy. But if you brush them up, it kind of gives them a little bit more texture. The only thing about this stuff is, at the end of the day, you have to be careful not to rub your eyes, because you will get little fibers like blowing all over your face. So if you just don't touch your brows, then you should be good. Am I actually decluttering anything out of here? Speaking of primer, I have 2 in here for eyeballs. Wish somebody would get that. 2. So this is an Essence I Heart makeup primer. Nice. Really, I actually really like this one. It's kind of got like a pinky, kind of looks like a concealer. When you put it all over your lid, it just, you know, gives you a nice blank canvas, and it really does help your eye makeup last. But I also purchased the Urban Decay Anti-Aging eyeshadow primer, and I'm not too sure about this. Like, I don't know if I got a dud, but like, I don't seem to get a lot of product on my brush. It kind of has like a champagne-y shade to it, and it doesn't really seem to do much. Like, Tati, I bought it because Tati said she really liked it. She said it tightens her eyelids. I haven't noticed that. And to be honest, for the price, I like this one. So maybe I got a dud, like I said, but I don't know. And I've got some more Wet n Wild stuff that I've really been enjoying. These are their cream, I don't know what these are. They're cream shadows in Blushing Rose and Nude It All. So I really like this Blushing Rose one. I'm going to show you the color. They're matte eyeshadow creams. So the thing is, they're a little kind of, they feel kind of runny, like they're thin when you first put them on, but if you build them, they're a really nice matte. Like, see, when I blend it out, it blends way to nothing. But when you build it up, you can build it up to the like the depth of color that you want, and then leave it, and it dries down to a matte finish, and it doesn't budge. So that's like a nice warm rosy brown. And then this one's Bare It All, I think. Nude Linen. And I thought this was going to be like kind of like a wheat color, but it ends up kind of looking like poo on me. So it's kind of a nice, if you just want like a total like non-discernible wash of neutral color over the lids, like almost like a primer. I think that's nice, but I prefer the Rose It All one. And now I have makeup on my hand. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? Another e.l.f. eye product that I quite love. This is like a metallic molten liquid eyeshadow. So like a metallic liquid eyeshadow. Excuse me. And I have the color Rose Gold. Again, another one of these doe foot applicator. But hold on, let me put some more on here so you can see. Like, look at, oh, ready? Woo! Oh, you can see down here. Woohoo! Really catches. So what I'll do is I'll put that in the middle of my lid. My hair. And again, you have to build it up. Like, it's not as intense as like the Stila ones, but I mean, it's $3 or whatever. And see, it just catches. So if you have to build it up, like I don't mind building up a $3 liquid eyeshadow. I wouldn't want to build up a $30 liquid eyeshadow, but I don't have problems. So it just gives a nice little sparkle. And it's not too intense, but like I said, you could build it up. Oh, there you go. You can see it now. See? So I put that on really messily. Oh, crap. Now I got it everywhere. So I was trying to just put it on the middle and then I had a mishap and now it's all over my eyes. So yeah, thank God I'll be inside. I'm going to set my under eyes with another recommendation from Chatty. This is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Setting Powder, Press Powder, and I have the shade 105 Ivory. So it looks like this. And it's just a nice luminous, without being sparkly. It just has a beautiful sheen and it just kind of sets the under eyes really nicely and does work as a setting powder all over, but I don't really need it as a setting powder all over, but I will show you just to demonstrate. Gives you a nice finish. I love that. So nice. So I've been using that instead of my Hourglass ambient lighting powder because I was finding the Hourglass one was a little chalky. This is a little bit more luminous. Go figure. Okay, then blush wise, I'm still loving my NYX Natural Cream Blush. Oh, sorry. The Cream Blush in Natural. So I just use a small beauty blender to dab that on and put it on my cheeks. But today I'm going to use this puppy, which is my MAC blush in Peachy Keen, because it's like a blush and a highlighter all together, and I love it. So it's kind of like when I use this cream one with a highlighter. This, I get both. I get big bang for my buck. So I just really like this on my cheeks. Another Wet n Wild product. This is their highlighter, Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. We finally got this here in Canada. So it's kind of like a really pretty little palette, really shimmery. Look at that. It's almost like a rose gold. It's almost like Champagne Pop, but much cheaper. And I'll just slap that all over because, like I said, I have dry skin. And I've been loving this NARS Reykjavik, what is it? Ricky, whatever, lipstick. But my favorite lipstick is this one. This is the Essence lipstick in Natural Beauty. I'm gonna wear that right now because it's natural and easy peasy. And there you go. And that's everything cleaned out. And now I gotta decide what I'm gonna put back in. I don't know. I can take out the empty boxes, I guess. I don't need those. Yeah, okay. So there you go. That's my makeup bag. Pretty much cleaned out. There's just a few little things floating around. The Soho London bag. I love it. It calls to me. This is my spirit animal, leopard print. And now I got a bunch of stuff to clean up. So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.